Well, you're probably aware of the name Volition. They're the ones responsible for big IPs like Saints Row and Red Faction. Even though it's hard for Saints Row to compete against Grand Theft Auto, but it separates itself by being comedic. Anyway, part of the reason why I'm talking about Volition, even though they had their 30th anniversary, they are forced to effectively close down, or I should say close down, and yes, it has happened effective immediately, as part of their parent company Embracer Group's restructuring announcement for their restructuring program of studios that may not be part of their portfolio going forward or whatnot. And that's just kind of sad, especially since staff members on social media announcing that they've been asked to leave, but they will find help for like transitioning to other jobs. So that just kind of suck. And I remember, I think I got like a announcement here, but yeah. The Volition team has proudly created world-class entertainment for fans around the globe for 30 years. We've been driven by a passion for our community and always worked to deliver joy, surprise, and delight. This past June, Embracer Group has announced a restructuring program to strengthen Embracer and maintain its position as a leader in the video game industry. As part of that program, they evaluated strategic and operational goals and made the difficult decision to close Volition effective immediately. To help our team, we are working to provide job assistance and help smooth the transition for our Volition family members. We thank our customers and fans around the world for all the love and support over the years. You will always be in our hearts, Volition Games. So it just kind of sucks, you know? I know that they've, this does affect like around 340 now former employees, and they've been a company like that opened around 1993. Some games that I think are not really known, like Descent 2, but like everyone remembers, like, the Saints Row. The Saints Row 2 was good, but the third was a hit, and then there was a fourth, which was pretty solid, and the expansion, Johnny Gets to Hell or something like that. And then when they did a spin-off of Agents of Mayhem and then the Saints Row reboot last year, which really didn't go well, even if though it was like cross-gen, didn't really go well with anyone last year, especially when it comes to technical issues. And then the Red Faction, I think it was like first few games, like first person shooter, like long time ago, like we're talking like early 2000s PlayStation 2 era, and then Guerrilla, being third person open world, and then whatever they did with Armageddon, then like becoming totally linear, which really like set the whole franchise backward. And since then, there hasn't been anything new. But although Guerrilla did get like a remastering of sorts for modern systems, so that's really fine and all. But I mean, like because of the commercial problems of the Saints Row reboot, then they moved it to like Gearbox software team, the same Gearbox from Borderlands and so forth. But I mean, even some accomplishments, including like Saints Row the Third selling like 5 million copies worldwide, and even like got a remastering for modern consoles as well. So, but for them to close, it's not rare that we've seen game studios shut down. Even the studio from Dead Space from EA, like even they got shut down. But it's just still really crappy. Although it's. At least there's some relief knowing that there are people that can help them transition professionally into, a different corporation or a similar job that they can do that might help them. So at least there's that. Although, like, I agree, it's just really crappy just knowing the situation that has happened at hand. But, what can we really do? I mean, you don't do well commercially. Your games don't really connect with people. No one really has fun with them. It's broken, glitchy, ugly, doesn't surpass expectations, and, results happen. It's another results-based business like film as well.